Good afternoon, everybody. Hello. How are we all doing? Hope you're all well, having a nice weekend. My audio is working, so I can mute the laptop. Welcome back to another Sniper Elite stream. If you were with us on Friday night, then you will have seen many deaths. 27 deaths, and I haven't even finished the second mission yet. So that was good. Expect lots more today, because I can't see it getting any easier. Yeah, there seems to be a huge ramp up in the difficulty level between the first game, or rather a ramp down between the first game and all of the subsequent ones. Didn't have anywhere near as many issues with the other ones in the series. It's not helped by the fact that my little red dot isn't available in the first Sniper Elite, so I'm judging gravity drop. I could turn that off. But I figured I may as well have a little bit of realism in it at least. So yeah, we got about, well, I'm assuming about 2/3 of the way through the second mission. With many deaths, as I said. So relatively interesting weekend so far for us. Friday night, as I said, Chopsy was away at a play in Southampton. He got back around midnight. And as a result of that, was very tired on all day Saturday. Spent most of Saturday afternoon in bed in his room, playing on his phone, obviously. Then was too tired to watch a film on Saturday night. So again, Mrs. H and I watched a grown-up film. Liam Neeson one, trying to remember what it was called, something like Blacklight. He's an FBI clean-up person who sorts deep undercover FBI agents out when they sort of get into trouble, and lots of chicanery ensues as a result of that. It was fairly typical Liam Neeson for a bit of an odd ending. It seemed to very abruptly ground to a halt, as if they sort of ran out of money and thought, oh well, let's just call it there. But anyway, it was quite good fun. It filled a couple of hours for us. So here we are again, Sunday afternoon. Chopsy's off out this afternoon. Mrs. H is off to do some chores. So I'm home alone, which is always nice. There's a good chance that next weekend streams will be probably cancelled. We're going away supposed to be going away up to meet Mrs. H's family to do our pre-Christmas gift exchange and get together. Because we're staying at home this year in Swindon. So Friday, the plan is to go away late Friday afternoon and come back sometime on Sunday. So Friday evening stream and almost certainly Sunday afternoon stream will be cancelled next weekend, I'm afraid. So we'll see how we get on up until then. Fallen reckoned he finished Sniper Elite 1 in, I think it was 11 or 12 hours. I'm already about 4 or 5 hours deep. Home alone, should we worry for the burglars? Let's hope not anyway. Hopefully Mrs. H will have locked the door and everything. Because I'm fresh out of flamethrowers and blowtorches to heat up the doorknobs and stuff. So fingers crossed they leave us alone this afternoon. I guess we should play some games, shouldn't we? So we are in the middle of the Assassinate Bormann mission. So if I load the game, we're at the Brandenburg Gate. As I say, 27 deaths. So let's see how many more we had in this stream. I'm assuming this is sort of the tail end of this mission. Let's check what I'm supposed to be doing. Let's pick up all of the stuff. A med kit sounds like a good idea. We've only got one. Okay. So what are we supposed to be doing? Objective 1. Bormann is due to arrive at 6:15. Meet with the OSS agent to confirm the location of your escape vehicle and obtain additional equipment. Use the route via the damaged drain and wine cellar to get into position to plant TNT. Okay. Move to a sniping location of your choice to await Bormann. Sniping position A under the wrecked truck. Sniping position B inside the hotel. Sniping position C inside the wrecked building. So I think we'll do that. We'll use the route via the damage drain, if we can find that. And try and plant TNT by the enemy half track. Why isn't my secondary objective shown on the map? So proceed there, do that. Oh, I've got to meet with the OSS agent first, haven't I? Okay. Let's crawl. Anybody about that we need to worry about? To be people over there. Yes, at least 2 bad guys. I assume they're bad guys anyway. So we'll see if we can find a way around them. Or take them out. So everything's fenced off, and we got no jump button in this game. So I'm assuming we've just got to go around the road. See if we can take this guy out. Presence has been detected. Objectives updated. Oh, okay. Tell you what, let's load that up again. So we need to try and remain undetected. Yes, please. Come on then. Pick everything up, use a med kit. And crawl. So, trying to remain undetected seems to be a good idea. I know there's 2 guys over there. Assuming we can't get through this pillbox. Let's just check in the pillbox. There may well be some useful stuff, I suppose. If it'll let us. Oh, it's already a dead soldier. Search the body. Grenades off him as well. So, looking at the map, we want to go down that road to the left, I think. So, we need to try and remain undetected by these bad guys. So let's wait for him to... Okay, objectives updated. Objective 1, meet with the OSS agent. Objective 2, try and remain hidden. Easier said than done. Not sure how he spotted us that far away, but... One's down. Oh, he's not dead yet, though. Right, so we're taking those two out. I'm assuming that guy will die. Oh, we can't go down this road. No, it's blocked off, it says. 20/20 vision, so we can spot enemies up to 400 yards. That's certainly looks that way, doesn't it? Can we get round this blockade, I wonder? No, we can't. So even though there's a gap, it's an invisible barrier. Should we put him out of his misery? Oh, he's just died. Okay, good. We'll go and search the bodies then. See if that gives us any view on anybody else who is around. Okay, we can't search the body, but we'll have his ammo. Check this guy out as well. Check for snipers. Don't seem to be any, which is good. Wait. Where did that shot come from? As usual, my reconnaissance lookout didn't work very well. See if we can spot anyone who might have been shooting at me. Ah, him. Okay. Got him. Real-Mars, good morning. Hello, how are you? It's afternoon here, but that's fair enough. It's been a while, hope you're doing okay. We are playing the original Sniper Elite game very badly, as you can see from the death count. Why did he stand up? Oh, because I reloaded. Any more bad guys about? What's that? It's not a person, anyway. Been good, just woke up and tea. It's morning here, hence why I said morning. Yeah, that's fair enough. I do realise there are different people in different places in the world than the UK. I hope you're having a good morning. Cheers, I'm having a cup of tea myself.
His regards. Got a little something for you.
Ooh.
With all the latest rifling methods and experimental optics from Zeiss.
Nice.
I'll take any help I can get.
The voice acting in this is particularly poor, so shall we hold F to swap, pick up the better sniper rifle? Okay. It's an SVT. We'll have the rifle ammo, we'll have the TNT. We'll leave the less good sniper. And where are we supposed to be going now? Try to remain hidden until Berman arrives. Okay, we'll do our best. How's your weekend going then, Real-Mars? You having a good one, I hope? Did I already ask you that? Is that what the being good was in response to? If so, I do apologise for repeating myself. Hello. Boom. Die. Just finish your Christmas shopping. Wow, well done. My other half has been doing most of ours. Or for her side of the family at least. We're off to exchange gifts this weekend. Next weekend. What? How did you spot me there? And where are you? I can't see you. Which is always worrying. It was a machine gun, so he's probably close. No, still no sign. So we were initially supposed to be being stealthy and planting some explosives to make the job easier for ourselves. But of course the first bad guy I came across spotted me. And that was the end of that. Where is the guy who was shooting at me? What's down there? Should we have a look? It's probably a more covert way of getting to where we need to go. Doesn't seem to be anybody around. That's how the games are. They want me to be sneaky, but it never works. Yeah. Oh, hello. Got him. Stay where you are. No chance. Well, that didn't go very well. Anyone else? I don't think I've got any... No, don't have any med kits, so we are stuck. I haven't been saving the game, which is probably silly of me. Chat paused you to scroll. Why did it scroll? Hold on, bear with me 1 second. Right, okay. Somehow managed to scroll my OBS chat, despite OBS not being the active window. Okay. This is going a little better. Famous last words. About to get killed now. Oh yeah, there's the sewage entrance thing, I assume. The broken sewer pipe that I was supposed to use to plant a bomb near the truck. Maybe I'll do that anyway. That was a lot of words to say tactical retreat. I won't get away. I'm going to do my best. You poor Dodo. You're so lucky to be alive. Where's he gone? He disappeared. Of course he has. Probably means he's going to come up behind me now, which I could have done without. So, plant some dynamite near this, I think. TNT, that's what I went. Press E, plant TNT at marker. What marker? There. Remain hidden, then snipe the TNT. Okay. Yeah, easier said than done. How far away am I? Oh yeah, one of the sniper points. Let's go for that one, I think, because it's closest. Okay, where there is probably a guy off to my right. There he is. Oh, he's got a friend as well. There he is. Would like to have killed him, but how do I get up in there then? Assume that's the sniping position it wants me to take. How do I get up? Is that a vehicle I can hear? Or? Oh, I can't get up there. So there were 3 sniper locations. Let's try getting to that one over there then. One of them was hiding under a truck or something. I need to be able to hit it. Okay, I think he's dead. Right. So ideally I want to get up the stairs in this building. If there are any. There's some stairs. So let's have a more close range weapon, just in case anybody is lurking. Okay. So I'm in position. Waiting for Mr. Berman. Let's reload that. Remain hidden until Berman arrives. Which way is he going to come from then? There's me TNT to blow up. I think I'm getting the cough that Mrs. H has been suffering with for a couple of weeks. That's not great timing if we're going away this weekend. Take out Borman. Yeah, okay, where is he? Hello. How did he live? Shot him in the back of the head. Yeah, take out Borman, but where is he? Oh, was that him? Make the shot on Borman before his remaining support can regroup. Where is he? Do I have to go and find him, or is that him coming? Hello? Oh, there he is. Trying to escape. I think I got him. So now I've got to get... I guess I've got to escape. Get to your escape vehicle and exfiltrate. Okay. So, let's have a cup of tea. Please don't kill me. No, you didn't. Absolutely didn't. Let's have a machine gun.
Die Gegend ist nicht sicher.
You didn't. You really didn't hear anybody.
Bleib, wo du bist.
Who? Me? Could do with a window. I wonder, can I get them through this window here? Reload.
Die Hackenschützen auf!
I could if I was a better shot and hadn't been spotted.
Komm hierher zurück!
Nope. Shame there's no other way out, really. Were you the last one? He had 4 and I think I've killed 3.
Sanitäter!
Medic! Oh, you're still alive. Not anymore. Right, where's your friend who was out there? Where were you? There he is. She shoot me in the elbow. Okay, let's get the flock out of here. So how far away is it? Oh, it's bloody miles. Let's just make sure there's nobody else left alive. Look at the flame effects. God, so realistic. I'm not sure I can assume there's nobody left alive, so we'll continue crawling. Until we get to where we need to be. Never did work out how to get up there, did I? Oh well. He's dead now. See if we can pick up any ammo or medkits. Okay, still this way. Onwards. Yeah, if it turns out I've done all this crawling for nothing because I'd already killed everybody. Hey ho. Oh. How do I... Oh, I need to go back the other way. Need to go to the right and then down a little alleyway, I think, by the look of it. Can I go down here? Yes. Okay. Hopefully this isn't a dead end. Can I hear a vehicle? Okay, there could be more soldiers around here. So, yeah, we want to go this way. Down this road, I think. Just keep an eye out behind us. I'm crawling backwards. You got anything good for me? Nothing at all. Okay. So I think we should be safe from now on. But we won't risk it. This is where the vehicle was that I got all my weapons from. Is this the vehicle I used to escape? Yes, it is. Hurrah! Mission completed. War record. 14,891. Difficulty cadet. Let's have a look at my stats. "81 hits, 52 kills. Took 61 hits. Didn't collect any dog tags. Oh well. Okay, so that wasn't... What's POF? Yeah, okay. Longest shot, 547. Okay then, let's continue. Mission name, assassin... I've just done that. Play next mission.
April
Extract
19th,
the agent.
1945. A German Ministry of Science detachment is using the Schinkels Playhouse building in the Gendarmenmarkt Square as a temporary administrative HQ for part of their nuclear program. One of our agents has penetrated their operation and has vital first-hand information we urgently need. Unfortunately, the agent's usual contact, who was arranging his extraction, has not reported in for 3 days.
Oh no.
Must now be presumed captured or KIA. We need you to cross the enemy lines, infiltrate the square,
Yep.
and assist in the agent's escape.
I'll do my best.
If possible, your first task will be to locate the missing contact, as he will have more detailed knowledge of the situation with regard to formulating any escape plans.
Okay. Objective 1. Capture the vantage point. And then remain at the vantage point to eliminate the NKVD units. If they are not dealt with, they will prove an impassable obstacle for the GR team. Okay. Hopefully I'm back to full health. Yes, good. Do I have any medkits? I have 2 medkits. Good. So, objective 1. Capture the vantage point. Okay. Let's check there's not going to be anyone behind us. What? Okay, this is going well. So I think there's a sniper up there somewhere. Where are you? Alright, I think death is almost inevitable at this point. Let's use a medkit. Stop picking on me. Where's the bloody sniper? There he is. Right, so still another guy back here as well. We'll go through that building over there once we can find this guy and take him out. Was he up on the bridge as well? I know we're going completely the wrong way, but... I think I've inadvertently headed to objective 2, first of all. Objective 1 is presumably inside this building. That's not a way in. Neither's that. Well, that was ammo. You're such a bad shot. Saying that, it's taken me 3 shots to kill him. Ow. You're up there, aren't you? Long range headshot. Wouldn't say 32 meters was particularly long range, but right, let's get in this building. Which I think is where it wanted me to be. So eliminate the additional NKV unit due to arrive imminently. Okay. The enemy is approaching from the west, which is that way. There they are. Well, there are only 3 of them. No, there's another one. Okay, I think I've got them. Is he not dead yet? Where are you going? Okay, you're coming up the stairs, fair enough. That. The enemy is approaching from the east. Lanes. Why can't I shoot through the gap like they were? Anymore. Remain at the vantage point and eliminate them. Yep, okay. Next. Any more coming? Plane. Come on, where are you? Found anything? Oh, dog tags. Whoa. Who said that? You did. Objective completed. Current points are objective 3. Oh no, it's been overrun. I must engage them and retake the weapons cache. So, can I get down from here this way, or do I have to go back through the building I came up? Now would be a good time to save my progress. What a good idea. Okay, so it looks like we've got to go back downstairs. Nope, don't want to swap weapons. Let's go downstairs. It's like steering a hovercraft when the guy's running. Let's see if any of the guys I killed had anything good on them. Seem to have... Oh, there's one. Detailed search of the body, please. Found some grenades. Can't search that guy. Let's have a look at this one over here. I'm going to remap my walk key to be spacebar. Bear with me a second. There we are. Oh, hold on, isn't space is hold your breath though, isn't it? Empty lung, left control. Yeah, we don't do that too often. It's going to be more useful to be able to walk. Okay, so I need to engage this NKVD unit. Am I close yet? No, not really. You swine. I think I need a med kit. Hello. Where'd you go? Yeah, there was one up there. I thought there would be. Okay, we'll assume he's dead. Ow. He's behind the lorry, I think. right in the nose. And I've now got very little health and no medkits. And I'm dead. Okay. Thought it was going a bit too well. Oh, there was two of them there, look. Those last save. So they had the idea of picking up corpses so that you wouldn't give yourself away, I guess, but given that they already know I'm here, you've got a corpse lying around, probably isn't going to make too much difference. Did we search this guy? Well, if we may have done, or he had nothing on him. Oh, there's a search body. Ooh. Ominous music. Give him a good frisking. Hand grenades, okay. Okay. So let's try a different approach this time. Boom. See what's in here. Maybe a useful vantage point for us. If it goes out to the right, that'd be good. It looks like it's only offering a vantage onto the street that we've just already cleared. See if there's anything in the bathroom. Nope. Check the dining room. Don't think we did, but there was nothing there. Okay. Let's try down this way then. Heart rate's too high. Tank shot me. Tank killed me. Alright, let's try that again then. Downstairs we go. Try not to save it too often because that kind of it was warning me last time that I'd saved it too frequently and it was docking my score. So try not to treat it like a Half-Life or something where you save every time you kill someone. Get the grenades off this guy. Oh, this guy had anything, did he? Oh, some ammo. Right, be careful of the tank. Let's check it is just a tank and not a soldier out of the tank. It's a tank. Okay. Oh, go on then, just kill me. So we'll stay away from the tank then. Yeah, all the ideas were there that they built on in the remaining games. They just made it a little bit more accessible, I think. You know, things like the sound masking being indicated on screen, that kind of stuff. Just made things a little bit easier to do. Some ammo, thank you. Right, so let's stay away from the tank that we know is over there now. Searching. Don't see me. Thank you. I don't suppose I can squeeze behind this barrier, can I? No. Okay. I bet going around it gets me spotted. There's a guy down here. So let's wait till we're out of view of the tank before we kill this guy. Okay. Where are you? Apparently I won't get away. Can't possibly know where I am. Okay. Thank you for that. Let's use my last med kit. See if this way is any more help. That's a dead vehicle. Ow. He's got a friend. I can't see him. Is that someone behind me? What it is? the side of his head off. And there's still another guy up to the left. There he is. Stay where I am, not a chance. Where are you? Be dead. Yeah. Run, run, run. Ow. Okay. Oh, another one. So what's that? 4 deaths. It's a difficult game. Okay, so anything to pick up from him? No. There's a guy over here. Hello, pick up. Oh, picked up the corpse. How do I drop the corpse? Right, thank you. Guy here with some grenades. Come on, thank you. Right. Oh, this guy had a bit of ammo, didn't he? Alright, let's go back to the original route. And let's not rush so much. Careful of the tank. Slowly, carefully. Okay, we had a bit, didn't we come out? Came out of that alley, so there are people around here. See if we can spot them before they spot me. The guy there. Oh, it's scrolling me chat as well. Bear with me while I get my chat unscrolled. Oh, I crashed the game. That That's annoying. Bear with me a second while I uncrash my game. Processes. Should be a Sniper Elite there somewhere. Sniper Elite. End task. Yes, please. Okay. Run the game again, which messes with my screen resolution. I suppose that is the downside of playing almost 20-year-old games. Okay, start game. Single player. Select. Load game. Okay. Right. Trouble now is I've got my task manager on top of my OBS window. Right. Right, we're not scrolling OBS anymore. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Like I say, I'm trying to avoid just scum saving, but if it's going to keep crashing, then I may just have to do it. How are we doing for grenades? None. Okay, so I will go and pick those grenades up then. There is a move camera button, which I haven't experimented with. So it's this guy over here. I think what we'll do, we'll go all the way back down there and take the longest route, which may actually let me come up behind some of the people who've been killing me. So, run. I'll go down this road. Yeah, whatever that sign says. I seem to remember there was a guy hid behind a barrier when I came this way. Okay, not there. I'm stuck. Okay. Come on, let me out. Right, anybody hiding, lying in wait for me? Is this the barrier the guy was hidden behind? Yes. Okay. So let's see if we can do a pistol take shot. Okay, not very well. Oh, I see it. Right, he's dead. Okay, that doesn't sound good. Let's go back and hide a bit. See if we can work out where they are. There's one guy up there. Come back. Okay, he's dead. There's got to be somebody up there. There's another guy ran across as well. Where did he go? Right. I think there might still be a guy ran across to the right. Where did he go? Let's have his ammo. We got the guy on the bridge. Thank you for not spotting me. Okay. How far away are we? We're in the general area. Oh god, look at how much damage he did. So we must be quite close to having taken out this squad. How many more are there? Because I have got limited health. Thought I heard somebody then. Let's go over to this guy. Reload. Take cover, what a good idea. Where are you though? There's at least one more guy. Where are you? Could be on the bridge, I suppose. Right, let's head towards where we're supposed to be going. Is that a way into a building there?
Укрытие!
Ah. There you are. You ran down there. You're going to come back.
Укрытие!
Sounds like there's someone behind me as well.
Заряжай!
That wasn't very nice. He looked like he was dead. Please have a medkit. Hey, medkit. Let's use that. Oh, we have got bandages as well. Let's use a bandage. What does a bandage do? Okay, a little bit of health. Okay, so there's another medkit there as well.
Nice.
Oh,
Very nice.
very nice. Oh, I've got Panzerschreck. Right, so let's use a medkit and then save. And what are we supposed to be doing now? Check the last location our missing contact was known to be using. Hopefully he'll have left us some clues regarding his plan for extracting our double agent. And it's bloody miles away. Panzerschreck with 2 ammo. Oh, bad guy. Oh, what? Oh Christ, never mind. Any more? Back down to bloody half health again. Should have put a trip mine in that doorway as I came through. So picking up lots of stuff at least. Right, so where do I need to go? All the way down there. Gotta search that body. Yes, please. So I do know a guy ran down this way. Was he one of the ones I've just killed? I do at least have a save point, I think, with full health before all those guys attacked me. Tank. That'll be what the Panzerschreck's for. Oh, got him. That was easier than I expected. I wasn't expecting that to be a single shot kill. Right. I need to go up this way and then to the right, so keep an eye on the bridges. Someone's shooting. Lots of shooting. There were two of them though, I think. Okay. Another death. 5. Right, so let's have the machine gun. Because we're about to get invaded. Can I? It's not. Tempted to do that again because back down to half health. Right, so we know the tank comes that way, so let's go take down the tank. See if we can work the Panzerschreck again. He's coming. Where are you, Mr. Tank? Okay, let's have a look down here then. Doing very well health-wise. Right. Hello. Where's he gone? He killed me, that's where he's gone. So, let's get the SMG out. Yeah, I was wondering if I had time to go and plant some trip mines, but I don't think I do. There's 4 or 5 of them. There's 3. 4. It's very tempting to save there. Search. Okay. Let's try this way now. Is that? There is. Oh, you swine. ran up that alleyway, didn't he? Which means he could come from my right now. Anyone up there? Let's go get this guy's ammo or search him. I see it. This is for Stalingrad. He's hiding. Right. Where have you gone? Near the tank. Thank you for that. Is that the tank there? It is. So let's have Panzerschreck out. Did I get it? No. Did that time. Cool, cool. I'm doing what I usually do when I'm playing Sniper Elite. I'm stopping talking because I don't want them to hear me. But that's not the way it works. So apologies if I am going silent. It's where were you? Oh, there. Oh, I should have saved it. See past my own bloody head. Go on, and another one. There's at least one more. Come on. Don't be scared. Okay. So that's them all dead. Come on, get the search over with. A guy came from that direction, so there he is. Didn't hit me. Alright, I'm going to save it now, sorry. Then let's see how we get on from here. Still got the tank to take down, and another 2 or 3 guys on the way. Swapping for a weapon with 3 rounds in it. Let's use the car to hide behind. Is that somebody's legs? No. There's the tank. Is that a dead tank? It's on fire, so let's hope so. That will have alerted any guys around. So let's try and sneak up and get them before they get me. Wasn't it? I thought there were 2, but I couldn't see the second one. Shoot him in the kneecap. Yep. It's just enough to kill him. Where did that come from? There are 2 tanks there. Who's shooting at me? Where are you? Oh, you're over there, I think. There is someone behind me. Reload. There you are. Still this guy, there he is. He dead? Yeah, good. I'm sure there was a guy behind me as well, but hearing what sounds like another tank. Please don't be dead. It's loads. Yeah, there was someone behind me. Someone's sneaking up behind me. Have I got a med kit? Yes, we've got a bandage. Let's use a med kit. We've then got a spare one. Let's see if there he is. Where'd you go? Reloading. Bloody thing. Alright. We'll take that kill with a shot to the wrist or whatever it was. Okay, anybody else waiting for us? Let's have a look what's in here. Just in case there's a bad guy lurking. He's already dead. That was a waste of ammo, wasn't it? And a waste of time too, by the look of it. Okay. Ominous music. Never a good sign. He dead. Oh, come on. Gonna have to go and get you now, aren't I? How far from the exit am I? I think I'm actually there. So let's keep an eye out for this bloke. Right, he's dead. Is this my ride? No. Where am I supposed to be going? For the last location. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Nobody here. What does that do? It's a secret brick.
Couriers move 2 clicks north. Shouldn't take too long to get there.
2 clicks while crawling. Now would be a good time to save my progress. Okay. Christ. Got to cross the whole map practically. Someone was just shooting at me. I see you. Shot in the air. Oops, you can't see me. Oof. So, who else has appeared in the map? Is that a tank? Please don't be another tank. That's a dead end, so there's no one going to appear behind that from that direction. Shame I can't get in the tank really. I did destroy it though. target, long range headshot. Let's reload down to the last shot. See what these two guys have got. Not very much. Crawling right up the middle of the street probably isn't the most sensible of ideas, is it? So do I need to go up onto the bridge? That doesn't look like I do. So right turn, maybe there. Yeah, so if I turn right here, I think that will help. Anyone up on the bridge? I've been up there before, but they could have sent reinforcements in. Hello, dead man. Anyone waiting around the corner for me? Yes. Yep, you have. Don't worry, I'll sort you out. There you go. Right, then what did you guys have? Detailed search. Don't particularly need any health, but if I find a medkit that'll be useful. Never have too many medkits. I found bandages, okay. Let's have a look what's in here. Nothing, okay. Ammo, search. Anyone down there before I stick my head out? Okay, which way do I want to go? Let's check this way. Reload. Is this a dead end? I hope not. It's the way I need to go, I think, so. Boom. Do you want to save your progress? Oh, yes, please. Continue. Extract the agent, meet the courier. What do you want me to do now, game? Medkit. head to the alternate rendezvous point as indicated in the contact's note, and then infiltrate from the Russian lines to the vicinity of the German-held Gendarmenmarkt Square. Be warned, this is a high security area and any attempt at disguise will be ineffective. Okay, so we're going that way. Still got my Panzerschreck. Crawl. Okay, don't have much choice as to which way to go, really. By himself. You've been hit? I'm sorry about that. There you go, is that better? Looks like this may be leading off the maps, but we'll just check here, make sure there's no hidden goodies. Oh no, we can't go through that way, it looks like. And it's not a dead end. What we got up here then? Anyone hiding behind these barricades? Doesn't appear to be any snipers about. Nope. So there was a sniper about. Hello. Is that a tank? I keep saying that, there's only been one tank. Okay. So what am I supposed to be doing? The alternate rendezvous point. Okay. Bear in mind there's lots of people I've shot in here. So we'll go and get their goodies. You have. Okay, is that better? Detail research. When you're ready. Oh god, here comes the music again. Is that the bloke we're looking for?
Another good man lost.
Oh.
Looks like some sort of truck route.
Yeah. Objective 2, infiltrate. Okay, all the way over there. God. You have the route of a German supply truck passing through the target area. Continue towards Playhouse. now would be a good time to save your progress. Okay, thank you for that. How are we doing for... whoops, wrong button. 3 medkits. And a bandage. I think a bandage is probably all we need at the moment, yeah. Okay, I've got an itchy eye, bear with me. I didn't save my progress, did I? 15:25. No, that's about 6 minutes ago. Okay, save. There was that sniper up there as well, but we won't worry about him. Don't want to swap weapons. Oh, I'll search his body though. There is no easy route to where we want to go, it would appear. Let's have a look in this building. There's almost never anything in the buildings. You can get upstairs in this one. Excuse me, which may turn out to be useful. Yeah, you get the impression they just put these rooms in to give you somewhere to wander around in. There's not yet been anything useful in any of them. You can guarantee though the one I don't search will have had some marvellous ray gun or something in it. Yeah, that was a waste of time. Okay. Okay, back to stealth mode. Balcony up there, that's not a pleasant sight. Hopefully there's no sniper hiding up there. Dead guy over there. Did I kill him? So, this way and round to the left. Unless we can cut through by... yeah, probably not. Go into that courtyard or whatever it is. May well be some ammo and weapons hidden there. Tank. Oh yeah. Okay. What was that noise then? Certainly sounded like a tank. Okay, let's go back through here then. Not sure where I got shot at from. There's the tank. Yeah, he's coming. Let's turn round. Got him and took a beating for the sake of it. Did he die? No, he didn't. Okay, he's still looking at me, so let's go round the other way. Where are you? Get shot all over the place. And now the tank's coming. See if we can get a shot at the tank. It's my last shot. What? How did I die then? Oh, markers are working again. Cool. Right, where am I now? When did I last save it? It looks like a while ago. Oh yeah, I searched that building, didn't I? There was nothing in it. He's dead. Right then. That was nasty. Hiding by a dead body. Let's go see if we had anything good after that, all that. My walk button stopped working. Options, controls, walk. Yeah, it's gone back to space. So, lock target I've never used. Well, should try that. There's another message. Swap, no thanks. Oh, I'm going the long way round now. Okay. Let's try the other direction then. It's like a big dual carriageway or something. It's probably not the right street to be walking down. Across there. Okay, see where this leads. That better not be a dead end. No, good. Who's up here then? Bit of paper blowing around. Parfumery. Can I go through here? Or is that just a doorway? It's just a doorway. Oh well. Who said that? Did he have any friends with him? None that I could see. Good, good. Okay, this is actually like quite a good route to take because we seem to be going round the outskirts instead of going straight in the middle. So that's nice. No way through that way, I don't think. What's that there? Oh, it's a person through a hole. Okay. Seemed to be a dead person through a hole. No, except he's run off. Where's the hole gone? Is that another person or? Tank. Hello. Is that another one? Keep losing the hole. There. In the clip.
Adios. Adios.
Why am I firing? Come back. I'll only kill you a little bit. Wasn't firing again. said that. Said that.
Adios. Yo, yes.
What do you think? You're in the car. Nope. Who said that then? Okay, this is the way I need to go. Maybe you're hiding around the corner.
Adios. Yo, yes.
Well, I don't care where you are, because I think this is my exit. Certainly seems to be. Is that the end of the mission, or just moving to the next stage? Just moving to the next stage, I guess. Yes, I would like to save it, please. Continue. Infiltrate the square. Oh, car with 4 bad guys in it. Objective 1, meet with our OSS agent to obtain a situation report and updated orders. Oh, I've done this. Anything else I can pick up? No. So how many oops, wrong button. How many med kits have we got? 4. So I must remember tripwire grenades. Maybe I should be placing them behind me as I go places. Oh well, he's coming to get me. Turn around. Okay. Where are all your friends gone? There's one over there. Behind that car. There's one over to the right as well. Can I squeeze through the gap here? Aim through that gap though. It does me much good. All the other guys gone. I'm thinking that's one, it's not, it's just the corner of that sticking out. One went down to the right. Another one went straight up there, so that means there's one missing. Because there were 4 of them. It's a little annoying. Oh, hello. Coming! Okay. Right, and there's another guy there. Right, that should be 4, I would imagine. So Which way do we want to go? Do we want to go the long way round or a more direct route? Tricky one. You not got anything for me? No. Right, let's search these two guys then. Did come and try and rescue you. It was nice of him, wasn't it? To lay down his own life for yours. So, this is... If we can go straight through, would be nice if there's a little cut through that building ahead of us. Look out for any bad guys. Well, there is a cut through. It's a dead car. Dead tank. Okay, so yes, I think if we cut through here, it takes us hopefully to exactly where we need to be. Which is probably a location filled with enemy soldiers. Nearly there. It's in that building, I guess. It's flashing, so it must be close. Oh,
Eagle
hello.
Watch?
Eagle Watch. What's your problem?
Security on the square has been tightened.
Just as expected. Updated orders.
We need you to get a hold of a senior security officer's uniform and papers, or...
This operation is sunk.
Exactly. The uniform and the ID are the only chance we have of getting a truck into the square and getting our spy out. Take a look at this map. The officer we're interested in is using a bombed-out building to the south of here.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Okay. Right. So, let's go this way and then turn right. If we can. No, we can't. Okay. And a storeroom with no stores of any use in it. Right, so if we go out this way, we should be on the right road. No, wrong button. That's the button I wanted. Oh, hello. That should not have taken 2 shots. Is he dead? He is now. Okay, medkit, we have got 4, so didn't suggest I save it, that one. So he was off to save his mate again. Got anything? Nothing at all. A gun I could swap for. Okay, so basically follow this road down. It's bound to be crawling with Russians, isn't it? Are they Russians? Bad guys anyway. see through that gap. I thought there'd be somebody over there. Anyone else? Where's... Where is that coming from? It is up there. Oh, is he the officer? It could well be. No, it's much further away. Okay, we'll go and investigate this building. I don't think there's any point searching the other rooms. We'll just go straight to the top floor. Oh, what? I think one guy was on this floor. No, obviously not. So there'll be one left. There's one. Don't want to swap anything. Let's check this guy. Detailed search, yes please. Uh-oh, music. Never a good sign in a game like this. Is this anything good? No. Okay, so crawl out of here and turn left. And keep going left and right, left and right. Oh, we should get there. This is the way I walked up, isn't it? So with a bit of luck, it should be clear. Anybody hiding? Let's go have a look over here. Nope. Right, got a decision to make now. Zigaretten zu Originalpreisen. Hello. I didn't get him. Can I get through there, I wonder? I need to be on the inside of that building by the look of it. Yeah, there's a dead end there. I'm guessing that's what the black line means. So, hopefully that is a cut through. Nobody in that building. It's the engine or something. Who said that? Yeah, I was firing. I guess I can't fire the machine gun from a crawling position. I'm sure I was earlier on, though. Yeah, we've seen that. Let's use the med kit. Because we've got 4 of them. Try and take these 4 guys out before they get too far away. I got 4, I think I only got 3. Back up to here. There's your backup. Oh, I died. That was quick. Right, okay, let's not rush that. Medkit. Wrong button. Medkitted. Right. Still 2 of you left. Where have you gone? Nope. Can I see down there? Bad guy. So when we get to the agent or whatever he is, we'll save it again. Anybody there? We'll just head down there to double check no one's kind of circled back behind me. No, I don't think so. Good. Alright, I think the guy's just through here, isn't he? Maybe a little bit further than that. Oh, let me through there. Thank you. Anybody else? Some dead vehicles. That's right, we go in there, don't we? And that's where he is. Hello.
Eagle Watch?
Eagle Watch. What's your problem?
Security on the square has been tightened.
Just as expected. Updated orders.
We need you to get a hold of the senior security officer's uniform and papers, or...
This operation is sunk.
Exactly.
Okay.
The uniform and the ID are the only chance we have of getting a truck into the square and getting our spy out. Take a look at this map. The officer we're interested in is using a bombed-out building to the south of here.
Got it.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Right, let's save it there. Don't care if it does tell me I'm saving too often. Excuse me. So we went out this way and then turned right, didn't we? Vehicle. He had a friend. Might have been nice just to wing him rather than killing him. Would have drawn the friend out. See if we can spot him. You're down there somewhere, I think. There's that building as well, isn't there, where the officer was? Or the sniper and the other officer. Is it that building there? Yeah. Where are you? Come on. Show yourselves. I know you're there, I saw one of you. Ah, okay, there's a guy going up the stairs now. Right, that's one of them. Ominous music. Need to be careful I don't just concentrate on the inside of that building in case one of them comes running out like that. So I don't think I've killed the officer yet. Who's in that building? That's a little annoying. So I'm going to have to go in there and take him down. Bear in mind we don't seem to be able to use the assault rifle machine gun thing while we're crawling. Let's keep that in mind. In a bit of a triangulation situation here. Right, okay. Up you get. See, it was giving me firing crosshairs there. I guess we better search all of these rooms just in case he is downstairs. No, he must be upstairs. Which way do we reckon? This way.
Komm hierher zurück!
Hide in your bathroom. Stop right there, he says. Okay, we'll have a detailed search. See what it finds. Very little by the sound of the look of things. Oh, a bed kit. Excellent. That's certainly come in handy. Tempting to save again, but we're trying not to scum save, so let's not. Oh, you didn't have much either. Alright, so carry on. Downstairs and out and turn left. Must be quite hard to crawl with all those bloody weapons across your back. So we want to go left. So let's just check there's nobody off to our right. Doesn't seem to be. What about this way? Sneaky, sneaky. Just clear this barrier out. There was nobody there last time, but better safe than sorry and all that. I think we were very close to where this officer is the last time we got this far. he was going in there, wasn't he? So there's nobody sticking their head out just yet. Dead vehicle. No bad guys around. There was last time. Maybe I've been a bit quicker this time, so he hasn't made it to his patrol route yet. So we've got a dead end off to our left. That's something. Hopefully no one's going to appear behind us. There. Where are you? Does that mean they've spotted me? Let's hide back behind here. I know there's somebody down there now. Question is, where could they have gone? Either a long run if they want to come up behind me. So this is where I need to be, but it won't let me crawl. Oh, there we go. Okay. Objective completed. Hand the body over to the GR. What? All the way back the way I came. Christ. Now would be a good time to save your progress. What a good idea. Take the officer's corpse over to the west side as indicated on my... Oh, that way. Oh, hold on. Yeah, this is the circle I want to go to, so that's not the west, that's the east side. Unless the map isn't north up. Move with extreme caution, as security is now at its maximum throughout the area. Great. So, do we want to carry him then, or what? Tell you what, we'll just head in the correct direction for a little bit, clear out the route. If we spot anyone, then we'll come back for the body. Don't know why we have to take his bloody body, just take the uniform and his papers, for God's sake. Wear that and still crawl there. Right, so if there's nobody there, we'll bring him to this barrier. Can I see a head then? The other side. I saw someone's head peeking out behind the car. No, okay. Right, so let's go get the body. just going to have a look down here as well. Because a guy did walk off this way, didn't he? In fairness, he ran off, so he could well have got quite far by now. That was the way I came in, wasn't it? I think, near that burning building. Okay. Yeah, doesn't seem to be anybody there. Alright, let's go get the body then. Or do the bad guys only come out once I pick the corpse up? That would be a bit nasty, wouldn't it? Right, so we're dumping behind this barrier, and then we'll scout to the next bit. Wrong button. So security's been heightened apparently. We haven't spotted anybody just yet. We'll go to this next big barrier, check beyond it, and then bring the body. Wouldn't it be funny if I forgot where I'd hidden the body? Nobody there. Hopefully he's behind this barrier. Come on. Up you get, Fritz. %, camouflage, there's a shock. And we'll take him to the next barrier. Drop him behind here. Okay, we are actually nearly there. Is this it? Come back here, no. Right, who said that? It could have been there or there. Nobody down there. See anybody? Let's grab a corpse. And run. Oh, you were there all the time, you swine. Right. go. Have a corpse. All yours. Avoid or eliminate the German patrols and enter the square. Okay. Now would be a good time to save your progress. Thank you. Right, we didn't search this body, did we? Oh, that's not the way out. It's not the way I wanted to go out anyway. I wanted to search this body first. He was a bit nasty, hiding behind that barricade. Well, it's got nothing there. So I think we do want to go out that way. Whoops. A lot of inertia when this guy runs. It's like a cartoon where they try and stop running in one direction and skid another 10 feet. That looked like somebody's head. Okay, so we just got to get up here. Could be easier. How are we doing for medkits? Still got 4, let's use one. Seems pointless carrying a load and not using them. He's dead. Was that my handiwork? Probably was. Oh, hello. Yes, please. Continue. Tall buildings to hide on top of, including that one, which has to have a sniper in it, surely, or is that where I'm going to be? Or where I've got to get to? Another medkit, good. So, objective 1, gain entry to the square undetected. The heavy bomb damage on its south side wall should have opened some possible points of entry. Need to move rapidly as an allied air attack has been arranged for 16:30. Okay. Apologies if you saw a back zoom screen then. I pressed the wrong button. So where was the bombed out wall? South side. So let's go this way. Yum again. Let's just double check we're still streaming okay. Seem to be. Music. Planes. Still going in the right general direction. There's a sniper point indicated there, I think. So I can see more of the instructions at the bottom apparently, but I can't get to it, so okay. Oh, it's just a tree. About to get interesting soon, I'm sure. Oh, hello. Should we try and kill him? Hopefully he's by himself. He's not. Oh, blimey, that was not ideal. Oh, alarm. Oh, okay. I'll tell you what, let's restart that then. So I need to be a bit more stealthy. You could have told me that. Does it say, leave the square and proceed towards my... Oh, that's the last objective, sorry. Gain entry undetected. It did tell me that. There are no silent takedowns in this game, which is a bit of a shame. I guess I have got a silenced pistol, which I'm yet to use particularly successfully. Certainly not in an undetected fashion anyway. So there are a lot of patrols on that road running parallel to me to my left, which is going to make getting across it interesting, shall we say. Be careful as we cross these cross alleys, because those guys walking up and down. Anybody down there? Oh. It's a dead end. Oh, Christ. So I've got to go down that road. This ain't gonna be fun. Right, so I've got him going past that way. His mate should cross. Oh no, yeah, there goes his mate. Where's his mate gone? Guy in a pillbox there. See if I can quickly crawl past without anyone spotting me. Okay, a little hidey hole here, so I can have a look what's going on down there. Okay, if I can come in. He's on his way back. I'm going to wait for that guy to turn around as well. Go on, off you go. Okay, he's off as well. So I think we'll have a go with the pistol. Taking this guy out. Says it should go red. Silent kill. Cool. So I can do silent kills. So, gain entry to the square undetected. The heavy bomb damage on its south side wall should have opened some possible points of entry. So maybe I didn't actually need to do that. Because there may... yeah, there's probably a hole in the wall there. Now, I'm going this way. Hello. There's a pillbox here. Let's... Oh, hello, bad guy. He's going that way. Take up position at the top of the French cathedral. Let's just check in this. Now would be a good time to save your progress. Okay, if you say so. So let's see, can I go in that doorway? Get the old sniper rifle ready. Pillbox down there. Is this doorway looks like it may not be open. I guess we're about to find out. So those doors aren't open, but there is this cut through here. So, I guess I need to climb the stairs. Lay the stairs. No, they're leading back out. Okay, so... do I get to the top? Music. Not that way. Not that way. Glimpse there. Where's the stairs? Oh, there's the stairs. I was lucky. Bad guy happened to wander in and then wander back out again while I was crawling my way around the floor. Let's not worry about him. We just love a pistol. Walk up the stairs. Is there anybody in here? There's bound to be, isn't there? More stairs going up. Let's just check out this level first. If the guy is walking around clockwise, then I equally would be could potentially miss him. What's this? MG42. Leather bandage. MG42 is just too noisy. I'm a sniper, for God's sake. So once we get to the top, we've got to cover the agent as he makes his delivery to the square, or his entrance to the square, I guess. Hello, rat. Telling me they haven't got their own sniper. Pick up the mirror from beside the lamp and signal the agent. I want to pick up the med kit. Okay, so now provide covering fire for the escaping agent and neutralize any attempts to pursue him. Yeah, someone. No, you didn't. There he is. What's he dressed as? Bit of shooting.
Feindliches Flugzeug!
Oh. Boom. Does that mean it? Oh no. I thought that was going to be it. Objective 4, provide covering fire. Yeah, I am doing. Stop right there. Reload. Oh, hello. Someone's shooting at me. Where? There. Why have you escaped? Where are you? Oh, there. It's a deadlock. It's not. It's dead loss for you guys. Oh. Moving target. There's this truck that's coming to rescue him. He's still hiding there, isn't he? Someone shot at me just then. Protect the truck. Okay. Go, go, go. What are you doing? Keep forgetting to allow for bullet drop. Leave the cathedral by the spiral staircase before the enemy pins you in, and move out to the wreck building to the west. Tell you what, let's not crawl down. Watch your back, enemies will be coming up the staircase. Which way? Hey lad, shoot those ballyjerries in the doodars. Yep, that's the plan. How you doing, lad? How was your stream earlier today? I didn't get a chance to drop in, unfortunately. Got to escape. This is the original Sniper Elite, and it's bloody hard. I played for about 4 or 5 hours on Friday night. Achieved about 1.5 missions worth. And died 27 times, which is a lot. Not bad, thanks. Went well earlier, made good progress. What were you playing? I didn't get a chance to check what the game was. Ow. 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 Right, where am I supposed to be going? To the west. Oh, hello. Balan Wonderworld. Not a game I've heard of. What's that all about? Are you dead? No, but I nearly am. Pouring out of the cathedral. Right, let's just run. Come back here. Nope. This was a tough game. It certainly is a tough game. 3D platformer aimed at younger players. Maybe I should give that a go then. Not that I'm young, just that I'm run. Just that I'm inept. Oh, hold on. I've run past where I'm supposed to be going. What am I supposed to be doing? Move out to the wreck building. Oh, and hold the enemy off. Right, okay. Who's shooting at me? Him. Good. So still objective 5. Oh, hello. Any progress is good progress, it certainly is. How long do I have to wait here then? Saw a bloke just hide behind a wall there. Where's he gone? Well, I'm doing my bit. I'm staying here. Guess I have to kill them all, but if they won't come out and try and get me, then what am I meant to do? Hello? Anybody there? Oh, don't make me go back and get you, surely. Hello. There's bits of paper blowing around, not helping. I see you. Smack. About bullet drop, no red dot in this game. That's better. Objective completed. Leave the square and proceed towards my hideout. Okay. Time to make your escape. The main gates are too heavily guarded. Find a route out through the bombed out building to the southwest. Okay. Now would be a good time to save your progress. Good lord, some good shooting there. Some lucky shooting, I suspect. I have got most of the bullet effects turned off. I think the only one I've got to account for is bullet drop, not wind or anything like that. Let's just have a look at that actually. Options, game settings. No. Maybe it's in control options actually. No, it's not. Don't think it's in redefined controls. Maybe you can only change it when you start. So there's a bombed out building to the southwest. There then. Run. Can't run. He's got huge amounts of inertia, this guy. It's like driving a bloody hovercraft when he's running. Can't get through that way. Okay. What about this way? Aha. Whoa. Sounds like a tank. I've still got my Panzer Shrek. Oh, I'm nearly there. Maybe it's hello. Serves him right, he shouldn't be a bad guy. Ow. We're nearly there, I think. I shot him in the chest and he ran off holding his arm. Fair enough. Next. Oh, you dumb. When did I last save it? I'm supposed to be escaping at least, so I haven't lost much progress. Fairly recent, good. Right, so going out of this building. No jump button in this game, so you have to find... Ooh, he'll be shooting at me then. Right, let's crawl. Don't want to swap the gun. I do want to reload the gun though. Right. Let's see where everybody is. Wrong button. Where's his friend? Oh, he's run off. Coward. That won't help you, will it? Now, is this going to be a never-ending wave of enemies? Or will I wipe them out and then I can make good my escape? It's hard to know. I could wait all day, couldn't I? Or we could just go for it. I think just going for it is probably the better option. Assuming that truck is my way out. Nobody in the pillbox. Have I ever tried Company of Heroes? No, I haven't. Is that similar style of game? Make a detailed search of the body. Don't want to do things by halves, do we? It's World War II RTS. See, it's the S bit. I'm not great at strategy games. I quite like the idea of things like Command and Conquer and those games, but when it comes down to actually playing them, I'm never very good at them. So never really played them much. Syndicate was the first one of those style of games that I probably tried. Got through the first couple of levels of it, and yeah, then just got completely stuck. None of these guys have got anything to pick up. Right, where am I meant to be going? Oh, I am here. Oh, there we go. That wasn't too bad. 10 deaths. Do I want to... Oh, I'm not done yet. Yes, please. Oh, I am done. Or I'm at level completed. Oh, so let's have a look at my stats. Kills 101, hits taken 79. GG, thank you, Lard. Dog tags collected 2. Woohoo! 8 leg shots. SVT sniper rifle is my preferred weapon. Well, of course, I'm a sniper after all. No idea what all this means. Well, I do, but I'm not playing this game to get a high score in any level by any stretch of the imagination. I think that would just be pointless because it's never going to happen. Minimal damage taken 0. Oh, I see. I got no points for not taking much damage. Fair enough. 6,000 points for accuracy. I'll assume that's good. 500 points for my longest shot. 1 silent kill. Woo! Maybe I should do them more often. Now I know that you can sneak up behind someone with a pistol. That is probably a good thing to do. Okay, I don't think there's much point starting another mission. So, because I'll be finishing in 20 minutes, half an hour or so. So, yeah, I think we'll have a look around and see if we can find someone to raid. If anyone's got any suggestions, do shout. In the meantime, if you want to find out when I'm streaming next, then consider joining the Discord or following me on Twitter. I tend to post when I'm going live on there. Another good way, obviously, is to drop a follow on the channel and leave notifications turned on, and then Twitch will let you know when I go live. I usually do that with a 5 or 10 minute countdown, which gives you a chance to wrap up whatever you're doing and come along and join us. If you want to show your support, you could consider a subscription. Any income generated goes straight into paying for any more games to play on stream. I'm not sure what game I'm going to be playing next, because this is the last Sniper Elite game to play, and I'm pretty much done with Far Cry unless I go all the way back to Far Cry 2 and the original, which is certainly, whoops, sorry, wrong button on my Stream Deck. Sent all the end chat again. Yeah, it's possible I will do. I do remember enjoying them when they first came out, and they do seem to still be playable even in this day and age. So we'll give that a whirl. Yes, so talking about subscriptions, if you've got Amazon Prime, you can link your Amazon and Twitch accounts. That gets you access to a free Twitch Prime subscription you can use for a streamer of your choice every single month. Next stream should be Wednesday evening from about 6:30 UK time. We're currently on GMT now. If you want to find out what that is in your local time zone, then drop into the schedule page on the channel, and that will show you the times in your local time zone. As I was saying earlier, the stream schedule for this week is likely to be disrupted. The Zombie Army games variant to Sniper Elite, possibly. I'll have a look at them. Zombie games tend to leave me a bit cold because they're just wave after wave of things to kill, and I'm not into that kind of game. I'd rather there was at least some kind of strategy to, planning your approach to it. But yeah, maybe I'll drop right back to the start of the Far Cry series and go with 2. But we will see. As I was saying, this week's streams are likely to be curtailed somewhat. I will stream Wednesday and Thursday. Friday evening stream and probably Sunday afternoon stream are likely to be cancelled. So do keep an eye on Twitter and Discord. Some missions have, but a lot of waves indeed. Yeah, that's the issue, Corn. I played some of the Serious Sam games, and it got to the point where it was just getting silly. They were fun when they weren't too manic, but the later levels, it's just pouring hundreds and hundreds of enemies at you, and I just lost the will to live. Okay, so no one got any suggestions for who to raid. Corn, are you about to finish? We could pop in and raid you, or I could find somebody else, see if anybody else is playing Sniper Elite. Last time I checked this, there was one person, and there is one person. It is me. So let's see, in general, if anyone's playing the Sniper Elite games, who we can drop in and say hello to. There are quite a few channels. Let's see who is playing. There's a guy called Sniper Elite 522. Oh, he's not live. Thank you, Twitch. I thought that was the whole point of you telling me that they were. Sniper Elite VR. Wow, in French. Let's have a look at this. Feel free to raid somebody else. Okay, I will have a look and see who I can find. What about the guys on my follow list? What I actually play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Looks like multiplayer. Yeah, let's go raid them. Hold on, Niche Burton, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Call of Duty Warzone. Oh, so many people to choose from. What's Bobby Fat up to? It's his birthday. And he's building something. Let's go see Bobby Fat. We haven't raided him for a while. So once we get there, AD raid in the chat if you wouldn't mind. Use the emote if you have access to it. Say hi, see what he's up to. Wish him happy birthday. And like I say, hopefully I will be back Wednesday evening from about 6:30 UK time. And keep an eye out on Twitter for Twitter or Discord for changes to the schedule. I should probably actually kick off the raid, shouldn't I? That would help. What a dimple brain. So there we go, start raid. Okay, so thank you a lot all for your company. Slightly better performance from me today. 10 deaths in that mission, wasn't too bad going. So take it easy, have fun, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and with a bit of luck I will see you all next week. Have fun. Bye for now.